welcome to episode 65 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, I've got the first two Euro qualifiers in Group E against Austria away from home, and then at home to Estonia. But before either of those, I need to show you the squad that's going to play those two games, and that's coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the squad that I've selected for the forthcoming two matches, and as you can see, we've got three goalkeepers in Meslier, Magnan and Restes. We've then got our right backs in Gusto and Martini. We've then got centre backs Koundé, Fofana, Saliba and Bichiabu. One nominal left back in Theo Hernandez. We've then got one defensive midfielder in Boubacar Kamara. In central midfield, we've got Tchouameni, Thuram, Kone, Camavinga and Zaire Emery. We've got two right wingers in Moussa Diaby and Mathis Lambourd. We've got an attacking midfielder in the shape of Elias Ben Seguir. On the left-hand side, we've just got Bradley Barcola. And then up front, Randall Colomawani, Kylian Mbappe and Mathis Tel. So that's the squad, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the lineup for match number one. Okay, here is the team for the away game against Austria, and it is Restes in goal, back four of Hernandez, Saliba, Martini and Gusto. Zaire Emery behind Camavinga and Ben Seguir in midfield. Mathis Tel on the left, Kylian Mbappe on the right and Randall Colomawani up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant manager thinks this is a match we should be winning and we should make sure that we do. I am going to slightly change that. I'm going to point the finger and I'm going to say the fans expect to win, don't let them down. And let's get into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. Am I confident of a good showing? I don't see why not. Why have you not picked Manu Kone? I've got a squad full of players who want to play. They all deserve that chance. What's the general mood amongst the squad? Confident. So let's get out there and prove that we're right to be. And as always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things go. And we'll keep an eye on the league table as well. See what the other teams in the group are doing. We have edged the first few minutes, so once this highlight is over, it'll be time for the first shout. We've lost the ball there, and we need to make sure we don't go into that shout a goal down. We haven't, because Restes has made a great save, so I'm going to demand more. And it is Hedl with the goal kick for Austria. They play it back to Hedl. Baidu into, I think that was Affengruber. Yusuf to Affengruber, into Zeewild. It's played out to Lima on the right hand side. He's looking for options. He's dispossessed by Theo Hernandez, who in turn gives it away himself. The cross in, and it's come off the crossbar, and we get it clear. Mbappe, but the highlight comes to an end. And we definitely need a demand more as soon as we can. Ben Seguir is not playing very well. He is pretty much the only one. So we'll demand more. He'll be coming off at half time. And other than that, it will be Mathis Tel for fitness reasons. So those will be the two changes. I don't like what I just saw there, I'm afraid. So Mathis Tel, you're coming off. And Bradley Barcola will come on. And Elias Ben Seguir for possibly Kone. And I think it will be Kone. There we go. So 2 changes. And in fact, I may look to change our striker as well. Although actually, I think I'll leave it for now. So we'll go with the 2 changes. Let's get out there for the second half. Let's demand more. And right, Gusto is going to be the 3rd change once this highlight comes to an end. Hernandez plays it to Zaire Emery into Camavinga. Martini to Camavinga into Kone. He's played it too far ahead of Colomwani, who doesn't even chase it. Heddle to Danso. That's misplaced and Kone wins it back. Camavinga comes out to the left-hand side. Back heel to Hernandez, who goes all the way back to the keeper. Martini to Malo Gusto. Down the right wing. Looking for a cross. Gets it over. And the downward header from Bradley Barcola. And it is Austria 0, France 1. So we have the breakthrough. And now I think I might leave it. Zaire Emery to Kone. He's dispossessed. Gusto picks up the loose ball. Finds Martini. Gusto to Mbappe on the right wing. Mbappe finds Kone. Pulls it back for Camavinga. And Eduardo Camavinga doubles France's lead. It's Austria 0, France 2. So now we've got the breathing space to make a decision. I think Mbappe is the call. And we bring on Moussa Diaby on the right. And I think Gusto off and Fofana on. And for my final change, in fact, I don't get time to make it, and it finishes Austria 0, France 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a home game against Estonia. Team for this one, Restes in goal, back four is Camavinga, Bitshiabu, Saliba and Martini. Kone behind Tchouameni and Thuram in midfield. Barcola on the left, Ben Seguir on the right and Mathis Tel up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks this is a match we should be winning and we should make sure that we do. I agree with him, we should be absolutely winning this game, so we'll pump the fists and go with that comment. And let's get out into the tunnel. France were impressive last time out against Austria. How do you carry that form into this match? We want to play well in every match. What sort of match are you expecting between two teams with starkly different tactical styles? What am I going to say? This is what football's all about. We'll go with that. Do you think Eduardo Camavinga will struggle today? I trust him and I know he's versatile enough to handle a different role. So let's get the match underway and see if we can get the win that we are expected to and maintain our perfect start to the group. So Saliba receives the throw-in. Kone into Thuram, finds Tchouameni. Plays it out to the right-hand side for Ben Seguir, who gets there. It's crossed in, but Karl Jakob Hein grabs the cross and throws it out to Ilves. Maida plays it back to Hein. Hein clips it forward. It's headed on, but we've won it back inside our own half. Camavinga to Tchouameni, plays it forward for Barcola. And he sets up Mathis Tel for an easy finish. But is it offside? Only 5 minutes gone. This would be a good start. And it's disallowed. So it remains 0-0. So we'll demand more. After 8 minutes, Ben Seguir plays it back to Kone. Ben Seguir again. Plays it left to Barcola. Chouameni. And Jakob Hein gets the fingertips to it. But we don't get the corner as a highlight. Jakob Hein with the goal kick, short one. And it's cleared away, but Camavinga wins it back. It's played to Thuram and given away. Falls to Kone, who bursts forward and has been taken out there. And we've got ourselves a penalty. And I'm not sure who's taking it. The penalty is confirmed. And taking it is number 9, which is Mathis Tel. And he scores. So it is France 1, Estonia 0. We've played 13 minutes. And we're off to a good start. Now we need to build on that. So the next highlight is from the kickoff. Maida to Silva. Vetkal plays it forward, but Saliba is able to intercept. Finds Camavinga. And we can build from the back. Kone into Barcola. Finds Chouameni. And it's allowed to run. Martini is taken out, but the refs played advantage. Ben Seguir crosses. Kone volleys it home. And it does count. It is France 2, Estonia 0. 15 minutes gone. It's a great start now. And we are on our own at the top of the group after 2 matches so far. The only team who can match us are Bosnia if they can take the lead against Austria. But Austria have actually taken the lead in that game and gone second themselves. So at the moment, we are out in front on our own on 6. Ben Seguir's corner and Thuram's header hits the underside of the bar and is then cleared. And it is coming up to half-time, 2-0. Free kick, Ben Seguir with it. The header from Chouameni finds the back of the net. And it is France 3, Estonia 0. And now it should be comfortable in the second half. And in fact, we've got another highlight before half-time. The corner comes in and it's headed over this time. And that surely is going to be that for the first half. There it is, the half-time whistle. France 3, Estonia 0. So let's go and give the lads some words of praise. So we're going to outstretch the arms. Happy with the number of shots on target. Keep it up. And let's check on the fitness levels. Saliba needs to come off. So we can bring on Jules Koundé. And I'm also going to take off Bradley Barcola. And we'll bring on Randall Colomawani. And actually, I'm going to make a third change. I'm going to take Mathis Tel off and bring on Kylian Mbappe. So he's going to play up front. And let's get out there for the second half. We've got 2 more subs remaining. So I don't want to use either of them until we need to. As we win the ball back. Thuram into the area. Thuram fires it into the back of the net. And it's 4-0 on 49 minutes. And we've started the second half like we ended the first. Absolutely in the mood. And I think the fourth change is going to be Martini, the right back. And I'm not going to make it yet, but I'm not going to leave it much longer. Ben Seguir over the free kick. And it's not dealt with very well by the defence, but Ben Seguir's cross. Thuram is beaten in the air, but we'll have a corner. And it's an outswinger from Mbappe. Not sure why he isn't in the middle, but the ball in from Ben Seguir is headed at goal and tipped behind by Carl Jakob Hein. And now I think I will make that change. Martini off and Malo Gusto on. Falls to Kone. Mbappe back to Kone. And in fact, Mbappe's offside. So that will enable that change to be made. And we've got just one remaining. So I'll leave that as long as possible. And Ben Seguir nips in to add the 5th goal of the game. It is France 5, Estonia 0. And if there was any doubt before, it's all gone now. We're absolutely cruising. And now the only question is who the last substitution is going to be. The answer isn't obvious yet, so no point even making plans for a substitution. Ben Seguir back to Kone. Plays it to Gusto into Thuram. Lovely ball for Mbappe. Looks for support. Pulls it back to Tchouameni. He can only find the arms of Carl Jakob Hein. And it's now Berg with the throw-in to gets it back. And again. Berg gives it away but then wins it straight back. Vassiliev is able to turn and get the shot away. And they'll have a corner out of that as well. I think Ben Seguir might be the final change. But I've not decided for certain yet. Camavinga heads clear. Vassiliev into Plier. And Restes with the save. So Estonia will have another corner. And it will be Vassiliev. Crosses it in. It's headed away. Camavinga. Maidler. Back to Silva. Vetkal to Maidler. He's forced backwards. And the highlight comes to an end. Mbappe with a corner for France. Pulls it back to the edge of the area. It's played to Randall Colomawani. Who pirouettes. Finds Tchouameni. And he blasts it over the crossbar. And we're into the last 15 minutes. I've still not decided on that final substitution yet. Thuram to Ben Seguir. Finds Gusto. Gusto shoots. Gusto scores. And that's 6-0. And we are absolutely flying now. And soon we'll know who that final sub is going to be. And it is going to be Ben Seguir. And we'll bring on Mathis Lambourd. And we've got a corner on 85 minutes. And a chance to do some more damage. Mbappe with another right-footed outswinger. The header is too easy. And we've got a throw in now. Gusto into Lambourd. Looks for the reverse pass. It's cleared away. Kone forward for Gusto. Pulls it back to Lambourd. Lambourd shoots. Lambourd scores. And that is 7-0. France 7, Estonia 0. And surely that is the end of the scoring. But 89 minutes, there's another highlight. It's ours again. Lambourd to Thuram. Gusto to Kone. And Carl Jakob Heinz pulled off a brilliant save there. So we'll have a corner on 90 minutes. Mbappe with a right-footed in-swinger. And it's headed away. Highlight comes to an end. And that is the full-time whistle. France 7, Estonia 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you the table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time for our first look at the qualifying standings. And as you can see, we are top of the group with 2 wins out of 2. The only team with a perfect record. Austria in second, followed by Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, and bringing up the rear, Estonia. So let's have a look now at what is coming up on the next episode. And of course, it will be the Nations League semi-final against Portugal. If we make it through to the final, I will also bring you the final on that episode. So if you've enjoyed today's, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.